Good evening, everyone. This is Romy and Melina at Help, Serve, and Grow. If you're following us, we've been coming live every week to inspire moms and parents like us. So we are here again today. I am I am a nurse. I live in Houston, Texas, and Melina is in retail. She's in Canada. So let's get started, Melina.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to our Help, Serve, and Grow episode. We are in the 51st episode, which is awesome. And thank you so much, everyone who has been watching us, supporting us. A lot of people are getting values from our videos, and we are so happy and grateful about that. And yet, we are in a new episode this week, which is about the business challenges. So, as Romy said, we are immigrant moms, parents, and we work as well as we are digital entrepreneurs. We help parents who are looking to have a legit online business and to have a side to earn extra income and thereby giving more time for the family. We can help you out. So that's what we have been doing in this online space. So it's been a few years we are in the space online doing this online business. So
Mhm.
there have been a lot of challenges in our business. So today we are just going to discuss about what are our common challenges and how we will tackle them. So we're just going to share some of our little thoughts about it and our personal experience about our business challenges. Right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let me start. Me and Melina was just talking about this work-life balance, right? Because that is one of the challenges, right?
Yes.
The
Absolutely.
reason we actually came into this business is because we were not able to get to that, uh, you know, I mean, like I don't think there is anything perfect in life, right? We try to be perfect, but it doesn't add up, and sometimes it doesn't happen, right?
Yes.
So we
Yes.
try to achieve that work life balance with because we always have this guilt feeling behind us, like, oh, we are not doing enough in most of the, like, we feel like we are not doing enough in the work. We
Yeah.
do feel the same thing, or we are not giving enough time to our family or ourselves. So
Yeah.
that work life balance always gets us gets us and makes us feel guilty, and we always feel like we are not doing enough. That is one of the thing, right?
Yeah.
We try, and as moms, right? And when you take two parents, mom is like an all-rounder. She has to have she has to cover all the places, right, in the family. And we are pretty good at it. We are pretty good. We try not to show our, as much as possible, we try not to show our stress. We are like overachievers, right? We always think that. So but there is a point sometimes we we break down, like,
Mhm.
right? That's when our anger, or like, we are starting to yell at our children. We get frustrated at our husband. So these things happen, right? So we try to and the best reason we came to this online business is to make that work life balance,
Yeah.
because driving out every morning for work, clocking in time, and then coming back, dropping your kids to school, making dinner, lunch, all those stuff. Sometimes we cannot. We are just human beings like any other people, right? Sometimes it So that is one of the thing I want to mention. And the reason we started this business is to bring that work life balance, and all most of the time we can do that because of this online business. Because while this online business runs for us in the background, we can enjoy our family and our life too, right,
Yeah,
Melina?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. As Romy said, we as women we wear multiple hats, right? We have to be like a all rounder, but
Mhm.
at the same time, we do feel guilty for not spending enough time for our kids, for our family, and that is the reason we are looking for something where you can have more time with our family, but at the same time get a good income in the income, like a passive income, right? And that is what this online business has been doing for us. And one of the And when you have challenges like that, even when you while you are doing the business, I think one of the thing you can do is, one of the solutions for that is prioritize your things, right? And
Mhm.
if you can prioritize things in your life, you can pretty much have that balance in your life. Like even if you are doing a full-time job, you are a mom, and also if you have a business working with you, or
Mhm.
you should prioritize what comes first. And there are sometimes we need to do some sacrifices, so that you are not wasting your time. It might not happen always, but at least you should be open to that kind of attitude. Like, make some little sacrifices. Maybe you cannot chat with your old friend for hours and hours like you did before, right? But when you have a business, you might have to concentrate more on that. You can sacrifice, make some little sacrifices, prioritize your, what you need to do every day. Those are little things which we do in our daily life to make our business run along with our job, along with our work, right? And yeah, that's I think that's one of the things which we always try to do, because a lot of people have questions like, I work full time, I don't know if I will have time for this. Yes, of course, you will have time for that. You just have to prioritize, and then you need to make some little sacrifices. Maybe you cannot watch your Netflix series or YouTube series. You might have to cut down on all that, and then you might have to focus a little bit on the business, right? So there's all
Mhm.
little small these things which you can. And you can ask help from your family to help you out with your husband, and with your kids. If they are big enough, you can ask help from them too. So
Mhm.
these are some of the tips that we use to balance our
Mhm.
work, our as a mom duties, right, and our
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, and one thing I want to add is like you said you can talk to your husband about it and you can tell your kids too. Yeah, like as a nurse, if I would say like when we are working like on a unit, you cannot have everything done by yourself, right? So that delegation of your work, or like sharing
Mhm.
your work, like tell your kids delegate some of the work in the house, like
Yeah,
any
yeah,
kind of chores, like start telling them, start
yeah,
letting, and that's good for them, that right,
yeah.
they are
We are
building their
responsible.
skills, they know how to take care of when you
Mhm.
go forward in the future, like for them it's really good, right? So delegation is very good, like telling your husband, okay, I'm going to be doing live right now, please take care of this at this time, right?
Yeah, yeah,
There are so many things you can delegate, and you
yeah,
cannot do, I know, super, we are all super moms, we want to like do everything, right?
yeah,
But you can delegate things in your house, as you do share
yeah,
your workload with your co-workers at
yeah,
workplace, same thing here. You
yeah,
have to start doing that, which is very good. As a
yeah,
family, everybody has to share it, come pitch in actually, right?
yeah.
So I know, I just
Absolutely.
wanted to add that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other challenge we might have in our business is to be consistent.
Yes.
Because anything what you do in your life, you need to be consistent to get the results.
Yes.
Some people give up initially, like they come into the business, they are very excited, they are happy, they start doing everything, but they are not consistent. So if you are not consistent, you cannot see the results. That
Yeah.
not necessary the business, but anything, right? Even if you are in a school, and if you are in a college, if you are not consistently actively participating in your school classes, submitting your assignments, you cannot get good marks or high grades, right? Same thing
Yes.
with the business. If you are not able to be consistent, you cannot see the results after a weeks or maybe months. So the other challenge is to become consistent. Same thing, to be consistent, you have to discipline yourself, make yourself feel that you are into a new venture, and find some time for that. I always tell my business partners is like, make a time, fixed time for your business, at least in the morning or in the evening or afternoon. Just give at least an hour, so that you are dedicating that half hour for this, just for this, and after that you can do a lot of the other things in your life. So In order to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, and um time block, block that little time for just to do this little activities. And there is not very much things to do in this business. All what you do is all very fun related things, right? The life which we do now, we are doing as a part of, I was in the kitchen cooking, and Romy was just getting ready to go for work, and we just thought, okay, let's come for another 15-20 minutes and just
Mhm.
do this, so that is
Yeah,
one of our business activities. So it doesn't have to be very serious time. So that's how we prioritize, right? That is one of the challenges which I feel which I think about.
true, Melinda.
Every
You're so
Yeah,
right. Yeah, if we try, we can make time. Like everybody in this world gets only 24 hours. They
yeah,
don't even get a second more or a second less, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So if we have so many business partners, we're very successful, and all those success comes from hard work. Not None of them got those success just sitting around or just joining the business. None of the business in the world has ever worked without hard work, right?
yeah,
You have to put in hard work, right? You have to
yeah,
start your business, you have to do the initial stuff, let it run. So there are so many, and consistency is very important in our business. Not just in our business, anything, right? If you are
mhm,
going for a traditional work, like as a nurse, I have to go clock in at the correct time, right?
yeah,
Otherwise I'm gonna, so that's called consistency. I am
yeah,
going at the right time. Okay, so I want to add another, other thing. When we start any new venture, we have a fear, right? We have a fear of unknown. If you go for a job, right? I don't know that unit. I'm like, oh, everybody's so new. I have a fear. Oh, would I be able to adjust? Would I be able to catch up with whatever they are doing? There are so many things. Would I be able to get along with my co-workers, the doctors? There are
mhm,
so many things we have this fear about, right? A new thing we start. The same thing it's here on the online business too, because you're starting a new venture in your life. You're always having this you're thinking, would I be able to, that fear of
mhm,
unknown, okay, is
yeah,
always there. But we have to win that with faith, right? When I migrated here, I always was in a fear, right? Anybody,
yeah,
I didn't have any family members when I came.
yeah,
I came by myself here. So that is another thing, right? You're uprooted from your family,
yeah,
friends, from where you grew up, and you're bringing yourself to another place. So that is a fear. So, but we overcome it
yeah,
because we have faith in ourselves. We have faith in our, we pray. So those are the things you have to consider when you have that fear. You have to overcome that fear with faith. So
yes,
that's how we started. We have to believe in ourselves that
yes, absolutely,
the reason we came into this business is to bring our have the the time freedom, right? The
yeah,
time freedom only comes with financial stability, because to live in this country or to live anywhere in the world, we need finance, and
yes,
the expenses are going so high. For achieving the time freedom, that is a reason, the main reason. Time freedom is everything. Once the time is gone,
yeah,
you never get the time back
yeah, yeah,
when your kids
absolutely,
grow up. So you want to spend a lot of time with your kids and your family, taking care of yourself, your dreams, your passion. So that is the reason. So overcome your fear with faith. That is the only option you
yeah,
have there. You
yeah.
are the one to take that step, right,
Yeah,
Melina?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, faith over fear. That should be your tagline. You can only overcome fear by having faith in yourself and have faith in God, because whoever you believe, if you have faith, you can even move mountains, right? So have faith in yourself. God has created you with lots of abilities, talents, so you can overcome all that. So that's a good challenge, and the solution what you told. The other challenge which I feel is, sometimes we compare with others, because by comparing with others, that will make you feel very low, or make you have that negativity coming inside you. Sometimes you might see another business partner who has started maybe same time with you, or maybe after you, growing very fast or becoming more successful, and you doubt yourself, why am I not successful as her? Why am I not getting blessings, or so business partners like her? Or you kind of doubt yourself. The only way you can tackle that is just don't look at others journey.
Yeah.
Everybody is different. Every single person in this world is different. They have a
Agree.
different circumstances, they have different way of thinking, they have different situations. You have a different circumstances. You have to work around on your situation, especially if you are full time working person. You will have a lot of other priorities, right? So you will have maybe less time in hour to put into your business. Maybe the other person is a stay at home mom, or maybe she's only working part time, or maybe she's working only once a week, or their situation might be quite different. So never ever compare yourself with others. And that is a you can look at them and get inspired, motivated, but never compare yourself, because your journey is unique, that person's journey is unique. So always, then it comes to the other point, believe in yourself. Don't
Yeah.
compare your journey with anybody else.
Mhm.
Just trust yourself, have faith in yourself, and move forward. And a lot of times, that comparison always makes you feel like, I am not good enough, I am not maybe good enough to do this, or I am not worthy to do this. So never have that feeling inside you. You are good enough to do anything in this world. You can be successful. It's just that your journey is maybe a little bit longer, your journey is a little bit different. You might have different challenges, so you have to work through that. And and it's a beautiful journey, because uh, your challenges will teach you a lot more. Each time you have a challenge in your life or in your business, you are growing. So
Mhm.
that growth will help you to face more, make you more successful. So
Mhm.
never ever compare yourself with anybody else. So that is
Yes.
what I think I have to tell.
You're so right, Melina. You're so right. I just wanted to say hi to Jancy Roy. Thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
for
Thank you.
watching. So I mean, like everything, like whatever we are saying is actually interconnected, right?
Yes,
What
yes.
you said was self doubt, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, like the the life is not, as I said in the beginning, is never perfect, right?
Yes, yes.
Sometimes it goes in the way which we actually don't want it to go, right? So then we started having this self-doubt coming up, right? Self-doubt saying, oh, did I do that right? Or like, am I
Yeah.
in the right path? Or am I doing it in the right way?
Yeah, yeah.
So many self doubts. We start a business, same thing comes pops up. We sometimes start, like anything in life is like with all lot of excitement, right? And in
Yeah.
between we feel low. Like you said, family circumstances, other stresses like other job, and all these comes up and gives you this self doubt. Am I good enough? Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
um, and you start comparing it with other people.
Yes.
As Melina said, we are all unique people. We have different priorities. Things happen differently in one person's. When you look at somebody, when you look at someone, you feel like, oh, look at them. They are perfect.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
there are so many things going in our lives too. But
Yeah.
we have to overcome that fear and self doubt and uh, stop comparing, try your best, right? You
Yeah, yeah.
always have to try your best. You
Try your
cannot just
best.
sit back and just self-doubt and not take that step forward, or try to change it, right? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
doing something like this. Okay, what if I take another way of doing it,
Yeah.
right? You have to
Absolutely.
sit back a little bit, think about it, and then decide what is going wrong. What did I do
Mhm.
a different way? Let me try this. So there are so many options we have in life. We have to
Mhm.
just sit back and give it a thought and start over. Starting over is very important. Like when you fall, right? When you are young, you fall. You have to get up, right?
Yes.
That's the same thing you have to do. The life will knock you down several times.
Mhm.
To not give up, right? Not giving up is very important in our life. Same thing in our business too. You started it some uh, you started a new venture, just looking about, like, there is a dream behind it. So you if you have to achieve that dream, you have to give the consistency, you have to
Mhm.
overcome the fear,
Yeah.
you have to overcome the self doubt.
Yes,
Right,
absolutely.
Melina?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I think there are a lot of similar kind of challenges that we face in this business, but
Mhm.
whatever challenges you have, if you don't quit, if you never give up, if you have faith in yourself, if you are willing to grow, you can always be successful. And other thing is, if you are into any new thing or a new venture, you should be always open to learn. If you are not open to learn, you cannot grow. A lot of people come into the business, and then they are not open minded, they are not open to learn, they are not coachable. So if you are not open to learn, then you cannot grow. Maybe that person is younger to you, who is your mentor. Maybe, maybe by education, maybe she is not as qualified as the other person, but still you have to trust that person, because he was here before that me. So I always have that open mindedness. I always think myself, like, whoever have new ideas, new things, I am always open to learn. So I think
Yes.
similar, same thing with Romeo also. We always are open to learn, and that is how we can come and talk like this event, because we were not people like this. We were open to learn. We were ready to make mistakes. We never cared what others thought. If we made mistakes, we said, okay, no matter what, we will do it. It doesn't matter whether people like us or not, we will do it. And eventually people are starting to get interested in it. Eventually people are finding value in it. That's how it is. If you're open to learn, you can grow. You will be more confident, and you can be successful, eventually. So I think the other thing is, be open when you are doing something new. Be in a growth mindset, not in a closed mindset.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, yeah. So like, changing our mindset, right, Melina? Changing our
Yes,
mindset.
yes.
We have to the way we think before, like an employer, is not what we should be thinking. We are the employer right now.
Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
used to be employees, and but we are the employer when you're running your own business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to bring that mindset within you, that you are the boss of your
Yes,
business. So
yes, yes.
and you're starting a family legacy, you're trying to build your dreams.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that is what you have to put yourself in that state of mind. Then you will start growing, then you will think like you are the boss.
Yeah.
So you have to start changing your mindset. So today, I guess this is all we want to share with you guys. We said enough. I hope you got inspired. If you are looking for something as a side hustle or a full time, we have so many entrepreneurs from around the world, from different walks of life, have started this business and eventually quit their job because they were not happy with what traditional job or like what business they were doing before,
Yeah,
and now they are doing this full time. So
yeah.
if you have that dream of quitting what you're doing right now and starting your own business, this would be
Yes,
an best option for you, right? You
yes,
can go after your passion, you can go after your dreams, and have this financial stability, still
yes,
have
absolutely.
time freedom.
Yeah,
So let's focus on time freedom in our life. Our life is so short, so let's
yes,
enjoy our life. start a new business. So if you want more information, you can sign up at Melina's website is right there, and my website is here. Anybody of us can answer all your question. So
Yeah.
don't waste your time. Start your business today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We will bring more values next week, and we
Yeah.
will see you. You all
Yeah.
have a good evening and a good night, good morning, and good afternoon.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day. God bless you all. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.